Have you ever made a mistake? Something that you did wrong and you blamed and judged yourself for what you have done? Unfortunately, many people educate themselves in the same way authorities educated us when we did things they didn't like. They blamed and punished us, and we internalized this right-wrong thinking as moralistic judgments. As a result, we often educate ourselves through guilt, shame, and other forms of violence. How do we know that we are educating ourselves in a violent way? 3 feelings would tell us: depression, guilt, and shame. NVC offers us a self-empathy process to practice to learn from our mistakes without educating ourselves with blame and moralistic judgments. Hello, I'm Gesine and welcome to NVC Life Hacks. This time we are exploring how to learn from our limitations without losing self-respect. I'll be leading you through this inner conflict process with a guided reflection and a fill-in sheet. Self-empathy is the roots of the tree of compassionate connection. It's the roots of a tree, along with flexibility in the trunk, that gives it resilience. Today's self-empathy process will help you mourn, learn, and grow when you are not satisfied with something you have done. It will also help you to do some in-depth preparation for self-forgiveness and inner reconciliation. So let's do a guided reflection to help you, or to help us, find self-respect in ourselves and deepen the roots of self-empathy. I will show the fill-in sheet for each step as we go along. Think of a situation where you were not satisfied with your action, where you made a mistake. Then ask yourself, how do I educate myself in such moments? Or in other words, what do I tell myself at the moment I regret what I have done? In the first box, write down, I should have, could be I should have said or I should have done. Could be also your judgment about yourself, like, oh, I'm an idiot. Go as far as you can. And I suggest that you work sensitively, because it can stimulate strong pain. When you notice the flow of judgments eases off, I suggest moving to the next step. Let's look behind these judgments. Find the needs as the root of them. And here's the question: what needs of yours weren't met by the behavior at the time or since? Write them down and acknowledging the unmet needs. Now that your attention is on the needs, how do you feel? You may experience deep and painful feelings. For example, sadness, deep sadness. I suggest stay with the feelings which are alive in you. How does the sadness feel compared with what you were thinking a few moments ago? The judgments you were making of yourself. When we get in touch with our unmet needs, we begin to mourn our actions. It's mourning without blame and judgments. People often describe the pain as sweet pain, compared with the depression or the guilt, the shame. Now we look at the good reasons why you did what you did. What are those good reasons? To meet needs. Everything we do is in the service of needs. Here, translate those judgments into needs you were trying to meet by doing what you did. What need of yours were you trying to meet by doing or saying what you did to that person at that time? Write down, the need I was trying to meet by doing what I did was... We can learn best from it if we do two things. First, see the need that wasn't met by the action. And next, be conscious of the need you were trying to meet by doing what you did. If you focus on these two needs, you can increase your ability to learn from your limitations without losing self-respect. Once you're connected with the needs on both sides, move to the next step. What could you have done back then in the situation that would have met both needs? Write down, I could have done, and then complete the sentence. And you also can consider whether there are any actions now that you want to take in order to heal or make reparation in relation to the situation. This step brings in the important aspect of learning from the past and involves creativity to see new possibilities. As so much of life repeats similar situations, this creativity will bear fruit when a similar situation arises again. And you will be better prepared to find a way to meet both needs. Also, it's oddly healing to realize what one could have done, even though it's too late to do it. So, here are our 5 tips for exploring an inner conflict. First, hear the judgments you have been programmed to make. Second, mourn and empathize with yourself about the need of yours which wasn't met. Third, look at the part of yourself that was trying to meet a need. Fourth, realize how you could have met the pressing needs that led you doing what you did and the need you regret not meeting, all at once. Now you know with full awareness what you would like to have done differently. That's it for now. If you would like to know more, you can follow the links in the description and subscribe for more videos.